Let me know once we are live. Yeah?
Yes, we are live now.
All right. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hi, Shivani. Good evening, Deepkaur, Satish, Muhammad. So happy to have you all here once again with another session by LeapScholar. Hi, everyone. And a warm welcome to my YouTube family as well. I extend a warm welcome to my YouTube family as well, guys. Soumya, why is my voice being repeated?
Ma'am, I think you have I think you have clicked on the YouTube link also. So maybe.
No, but it's active on my phone, nowhere else.
Okay.
Should I check it?
Yes, please check it once because like to me it sounds fine.
Just give me a moment.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what was the issue. I have not.
Ma'am, it's perfect actually. You can continue with the session.
Sure. All right. Thank you, Soumya. Okay, guys. So sorry for the inconvenience. Let's get back to the session. So I'm here once again with another session by LeapScholar. And as you can, all of you see on the screen, what are we going to talk about? Yes, we are going to start. So people, those who are looking to work, live, or study in an English-speaking country, then you must be able to demonstrate a high level of English language ability. Yes. So if you're being able to communicate in the native language of the country you wish to work or study in, yes, this has got a high range of benefits as well, right? So today we will be talking about some amazing tips and tricks, yes, of cracking IELTS at just first attempt, right? So let me say hi to my YouTube family also. Hi, Jessima, Kunj. Hi, Manmeet. Hi, Arslan. Yes, guys. So how are you all doing? How was your Holi? Yes, we are meeting after a long time. Yes, it was quite a long holiday break. So how was everybody's Holi? I hope you all had a colorful and uh, lovely celebration. Yes? Great. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. So let me introduce myself first of all. My name is Ketki and I am one of the IELTS educator at the LeapScholar. I've been training students for more than 12 years and I've trained thousands of students. I'm also a US certified trainer for verbal ability for SAT, GRE, GMAT, IELTS and TOEFL. And I also train students on English language and communication. Right? So yes, people, those who are here for the first time, please like our channel, follow our channel. It's IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Download our app, subscribe to our channel, please. Subscribe to our channel. It's IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Subscribe it and please do share your comments, do share likes. Yes, this really means a lot to us, right? Great, everyone. So as we all know that IELTS it's an English proficiency test. Yes. So on what 4 modules does this test test you? Yes. What are the 4 modules? Yes, guys. So IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. Yes. So it is the most popular test for those who are looking to migrate to Australia, countries like Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and UK, right? So this test is globally, recognized by more than 1100, not 11,000 employers, universities, schools, and immigration bodies, which actually includes 3,400 institutions in the USA, right? So I can see, please subscribe to watch the recordings, right? Please subscribe to our channel. I've shared the link in the chat box, guys. I've shared the link in the chat box. Please subscribe to our channel. It's IELTS Prep by LeapScholar, and the recordings of these sessions will be available for you, so you can watch them later as well whenever you plan to give your IELTS test, right? So that would be really great for all of you. All right. So as I said, today we are going to discuss some amazing strategies for people, those who are looking forward to, ace their IELTS at the first attempt itself, right? And this session is going to be helpful for them also, those who are beginners as well. Yes, those who are attending the IELTS session for the first time, or those who are going to prepare for their IELTS test for the first time. Yeah. But before that, people, those who are present here, let me know how many of you have subscribed. Let me know how many of you have subscribed, guys. Yes, I have shared the link in the chat box. Very good, Shubham. Wonderful, wonderful, Samimul. Wonderful, guys. Yes, my YouTube family. Yes, guys. Priyansh, very good, very good. Please subscribe. You can, yeah, the recordings will be there for all of you. Yes, so you can subscribe now and watch the recordings later on as well. Yes, great. Very good, Maitri. Wonderful, Chevy. Very good, Binoy. Wonderful, guys. Muhammad. Lovely, lovely, guys. Lovely, lovely. All right, so we will start with discussing about some general tips and tricks. We will start with some general tips and tricks. And guys, stay tuned in the session because I have something very interesting to inform you. Yes, I've got something very interesting to inform you guys, right? Now, first of all, do not get overwhelmed by the amount of available information that I have for you for today's session, right? And 3 million people would not take it on an annual basis. It was if it was impossible, right? So passing IELTS is not only about how good your English language is, but also how attentive you are while reading the task, or by while practicing, and how fast you are in prioritizing your allocated time during the exam, right? So your level of seriousness is what matters a lot. Level of seriousness is what matters a lot. All right. So before anything else, you need to get yourself familiarized with the test structure and the answer sheet patterns. All right. So when I talk about the structure, what is the structure of the IELTS test? Yes, guys, what do you all know about the structure of the IELTS test or the format of the IELTS test? Yes, make some noise in the chat box, guys. Make some noise in the chat box. Right. So what is the structure of the IELTS test? What do you know about the format of the test? How many sections are there? How much time is given? Yes, guys. A rough idea would be most welcomed. Yes, guys. Yes. 4 sections, 3 sessions, 3 sections. Okay. Reading, listening, and speaking. All right. There are 4 modules. Wonderful. 4 sections. 4 sections. Very good. Very good, very good. So people, those who are giving wrong information, those who are saying there are 3 sections, there are 2 sections, or they do not know about these things. Yes. So read the structure of the test and learn it. All right. You need to be fully aware of what is coming your way in terms of timing, right? You should know this. You should definitely know this, right? In terms of the timing of the test, right? Apart from this, the types of questions, okay? The types of questions, definitely. And expectations, right? What does the examiner expect and what are your expectations of giving the test? and understanding different types of questions. Understanding different types of questions. So people, yes, Silton, Ghosh, Abhishek, very good. You all are absolutely correct. Very good, very good. Arshlin Hanif, wonderful, wonderful. So I can see some active participants on YouTube also, those who are continuously giving responses. Very good, guys, very good. Then the next important thing is, guys, define your learning strategy. Define your learning strategy. Okay, so what are you thinking? What are you planning? Are you going to learn on your own? Yes. Or you're going to, yes, you're going to avail a course online or purchase the IELTS test study materials, right? So do you prefer to learn individual or in a group, right? So you need to prepare for that. You need to prepare for that, right? So guys, if your learning strategy includes availing a course, availing a master class, right? So I'm going to show something very interesting to all of you. I'm going to show something very interesting to all of you guys. Yes. So download our app, which is IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Yes. You can use our website also. And yes, what you have to do is, I have come with a masterclass challenge here. I have come up with a masterclass challenge, right? So when you go to our website, yes, you click on this IELTS thing, yes, you get this page, Classic Masterclass. You get this page, right? And you have details of all the upcoming masterclasses here. You have details of all the upcoming masterclass years, like the one we are having right now. Yes, 21st March, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And this is all about IELTS strategies. Similarly, we have 4 more masterclasses, yes, lined up for 21st March, which is today itself from 7:30 p.m. From one and only Atul sir. Yes, one and only Atul sir, one of our master trainers itself. Yes. Then we have another masterclass coming up tomorrow, 22nd March, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. by Deeksha ma'am. Then I'm coming up again with another masterclass tomorrow at 4 p.m. And then similarly, we have grammar special class by Priya ma'am, right? So now, guys, the thing is, in a week, you have to attend any 4 masterclasses. Attend any 4 masterclasses in 1 week. In 1 week, just 1 week. All right. So what you get? You will be able to unlock a certificate which is specially curated by LeapScholar, right? You know what is the value of a certificate? Yes, it acts as a tangible evidence, right? Evidence that you have done some course from from such a renowned organization, Yes. And you will be able to unlock one fast track series worth ₹299. Yes, what all you have to do, you just have to attend 4 masterclasses. You just have to attend 4 masterclasses, guys, right? And yes, you will be able to set up your own expectations and you will be able to know the basics of all the 4 modules of the IELTS test, right? So we have masterclasses specially prepared by our lead educators, right? And they will be focusing on every day on one single topic. So it can be a grammar special class, it can be a speaking class, it can be a reading class or a writing class, right? So just imagine, you can set your reminders for the free master classes. So I have shared the link in the chat box. Click on the link. You will be able to set the reminders for all the free master classes here. And these master classes are being not charged at all. This is absolutely free of cost. These master classes are absolutely free of cost. You just have to, and definitely it is going to help you, right? You just have to attend 4 master classes in 1 week, guys, in 1 week, right? So yes, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Yes, please subscribe to our channel. Download our app, which is IELTS Prep by LeapScholar, and avail all these benefits, guys. Avail all these benefits. Right? So this was one piece of information that I wanted to give you. Another piece of information I will be able to give you, but let's discuss Before that, let's discuss some amazing trips that we were doing. All right. Okay. Now, next thing is set realistic goals, but aim a bit higher, right? So, you know that, it is not necessary that you score well for the first time, okay? But you can become better next time. Yes or no? So, practice makes perfect. Practice makes a man perfect, right? So do mistakes. There is no harm of making mistakes at all. Understand the reasons for making those mistakes to prevent yourself from doing them repeatedly. So repetition should not be there. Repetition should not be there. Yes. Apart from this, your practice, your everyday practice, plays a very important role. So structure your studies according to the sections, prioritize your time, plan and organize yourself for 45 minutes concentration on studies and 15 minutes on break, right? Put all the distractions aside and turn yourself off from social media also, right? So our biggest disturbance, the a disturbing factor or our biggest distractor today is social media, right? So it is highly advisable to focus on the writing and reading modules a bit more, because they consequently will contribute to the other modules improvement as well when it comes to your listening and speaking, right? And when you start practicing the IELTS test, you will get to understand how much you have learned and at what level you are currently in, right? Then apart from this, practice multitasking, okay? Listening to the tapes, reading the questions, and writing down notes for you to be able to formulate the answers afterwards. The answers afterwards, right? Okay, so Pradyumal, yes, if you are doing a job from 9 to 5, we do have late evening batches as well, right? We do have late evening batches. So go to our website, yes, and definitely we have, every day we have 2 master classes, one in the morning, one in the evening. So anyways, when you come back from your office after 5 o'clock, you still have a chance to attend our master class, which is running daily at 7:30 p.m. All right. So there are a lot of things that we have late evening classes, we have late evening master classes as well, so you can avail the benefits, right? Then read in English language, right? Practice English regularly. Okay, so what to read then? What to read? Yes, there are a lot of journals, right? There are a lot of articles, there are a lot of newspapers. So make sure to be informed of current events and issues. And once you feel comfortable, right, going through a daily newspaper, consider yourself ready. And this, as a result, it is going to improve your vocabulary and grammar as well, right? So another thing is improve vocabulary to use synonyms. Improve vocabulary to synonyms, right? Mohammed, we have classes as late as going up to for 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So there is no more a fight. Okay. Then repeating words and using simple phrases will actually get you no extra points, in fact, but it could only bring you a negative score, right? So just try to memorize 15 best practice words or phrases and connect words and keep them always ready in your head for every situation. For every situation. All right. Good evening, Shantanu. Good evening. Right. And last but not the least, speak English at least 30 minutes per day out loud. All right. Record yourself and listen to your own voice. If necessary, record yourself on a video. Yes, the camera never lies. The camera never lies, right? And while listening to this record, you will hear your own pronunciation, your own errors and mistakes, right? Use this knowledge to improve, right? If you can, just try to find a native speaker around you to practice. Find a native speaker around you to practice. Okay. Now, this reminds me of second piece of information that I wanted to tell you. Yes, when it comes to speaking. Now, guys, now we have a very beautiful thing. Yes, IELTS speaking rooms. IELTS speaking rooms, guys. Yes, yeah. So people, those who have this challenge, kiske saath practice karein? कैसे practice करें? Ma'am, we don't have anyone at home to whom practice with, right? Our parents, they don't practice, they can't practice with us. Yes, our friends, they can't practice with us, right? So at IELTS, at LeapScholar, yes, the app. Hi, Anusha, good evening. Yes, so what you have to do is you simply have to download our app, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Yes, go to the Play Store. Go to the Play Store. Yes, type IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Download the app. Right? Once you download our app, in the bottom, you have speaking room in the bottom bar. You have speaking room in the bottom bar, right? You can join the speaking rooms and start practicing with your partners around India, around the country. All right. Yes. Now, these speaking rooms are active. These are accessible 24/7. These are accessible 24/7. You can anytime, based on your routine, your suitability of time, your convenience, you can click on speak, right? You can join in any speaking room that is going right at the moment. Yes, one more wonderful thing, you can create your own speaking rooms as well. You can start your own speaking rooms as well, and you can let other students join in your speaking room and start practicing, right? This is only for practicing speaking. All right, you can pick any topic of your own choice or any part of the speaking module, and you can start practicing. Yes, you can share your observations with your with the students among yourself, right? You can give topics. So this is really going to give you a very nice platform to improve your speaking skills, right? So people, those who have been facing a challenge of practicing speaking specifically, right? So speaking room is for you, right? So guys, I've shared the link in the chat box for for joining the speaking rooms after downloading our app, which is IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. IELTS Prep by LeapScholar, right? I've shared the link in the chat box. Click on that link. You will be able to download the app and join IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. All right, guys? Yes, so these two things, yeah? The first thing is attend any 4 master classes in 1 week, right? So you know the details, yes? Any 4 master classes, and you can always show off the certificate that you will avail from the LeapScholar. You can show off the certificate that you can avail from the LeapScholar. And apart from this, you will be able to unlock a fast track course worth rupees 299. Yes. So apart from getting these rewards, you will be able to learn a lot from these master classes. You will be able to learn a lot from these master classes, right? So you can set your reminders, right? You can set your reminders to attend, not to miss any single master class, right? Although you should attend all the master classes, because all the master classes are going to give you a new insight about the IELTS preparation, about the IELTS test. You never know when and how you get a click, right? So these master classes are organized by our lead educators, okay? And yes, you can, yeah. No, Prabjit, you have to attend the master class first, then only you will be able to get the certificate. All right. Then apart from this, guys, let's discuss few more things, and then we will move to the individual strategies of all the 4 modules. Okay. Then the next thing is listen to a lot of podcasts and watch TV shows, right? So people, those who have been struggling to practice English, these are for them. So there is a plenty of great TV shows like Friends, yes, like Friends we have in the original version with the English subtitles, right? So master it until you no longer need the subtitles, okay? And once you can watch movies without subtitles, consider yourself ready. Okay, you can plan to play video games. Okay, you can learn the exam approach. Okay, so when I say learn the exam approach, it is highly recommended to skim through the whole text or exercise first to highlight the words which you believe the emphasis will be on, right? So this way, this will help you to navigate towards the question answer later to, subconsciously divide the text into different parts. All right. Then be attentive, read the questions twice, answer exactly what is required, right? So not more, not less. Do not go off the topic. Do not go over the word limit. Okay. 2 or 3 points for your reasoning is just fine. Yes, do not overdo it, for example. So give just one answer unless you are specifically requested to give, multiple options, right? Yeah, Anusha, we have been sharing the link in the chat box, right? You can click on that link, download our app and join the speaking room there, right? And the most beautiful thing about speaking rooms is that they are accessible for 24/7. Any time of the day, guys. Whenever you feel relaxed and want to practice speaking, you can just click on the speak on the bottom bar of your app and start practicing. All right. Then recheck your answers if you have spare time. Do not be nervous, right? And be yourself. Okay. So, keep cool and calm. Get yourself some water and chocolate outside your classroom when you are giving the test. Try to maintain normal fluency. If you score well, great. If you don't, that's also great. Okay. But time to rehearse and learn, it is not the end of the world, and IELTS has no retake limit at all, right? And the more relaxed in yourself you are, more appealing and comfortable with the conversation with the IELTS instructor. Yes, okay. All right. Great. So let us now talk about the listening section. Yes. So people, those who were asking me about giving a basic structure of the test, right? So this is what we have in listening, right? So the listening has 4 parts, total of 4 sections are there. 40 questions will be there, and 30 minutes you will get in the listening section. 30 minutes. Right. So for this, acing good score in the listening section, you should increase your vocabulary and try to focus on content and flow of spoken material while listening. Right. Flow of spoken material while listening. Right. Then create an outline for the information presented while listening. Right. Write the main points. Okay. Try to write the main points or the main ideas, yes, or the important details that you hear from the listening prompts, right? Try to listen for signal words as well, okay? So that indicate the introduction, the major steps of the ideas, examples that are used, and the conclusion, okay? Conclusion. Then prediction, again, anticipating what is an answer can be, or anticipating what a person is going to say. Yes, listen to recorded materials, right? Then, and stop the recording at various points to assimilate what you have heard, right? So this will obviously come with the practice. Right? And then lastly, observe the way stress or intonation patterns are being used to convey the meaning. Okay. Ashu, in listening, we don't have passages, we have 4 sections. That means we have 4 types of recordings. That would be a combination of conversations and monologues, right? That would be a combination of monologues and conversations. All right. No, Jyoti, we don't have one-to-one sessions. We don't have one-to-one sessions at all, right? Great, great. So this was all about the listening section. Yes. Next is reading. Now in the reading test, we have 3 passages. Okay. Then you have different types of questions. You get 1 hour to complete 40 questions. The total number of questions would be 40. You get 1 hour to complete 40 questions, right? Great. Anjali, we are discussing about some important strategies, yes, that are important for all the 4 modules. Okay. Now, for reading, vocabulary is very, very important at first place, right? So this is one of the key determinants of your performance in the IELTS test. And this is not just about learning the meaning of words, guys. It is also equally important to know when and when not to use the same word. That means avoiding repetition. Avoiding repetition, right? It is also equally important to know, to write down the word list and choose from the list while practicing. So practice reading for making a gist and develop speed in locating information. Right? Apart from this, do regular mock test. Okay. First of all, not under the exam conditions, just to build your basic skills. And once you are ready, once you are thoroughly prepared, then you can give mock test under examination conditions also. Right? Then you should learn to spot the keywords that are very important. Yes. Use them correctly. Each question will have keyword to help you locate the information from the passage and spot the right answer. Okay. Apart from this, you should be able to practice skimming through information, developing basic skills so that you can practice your reading section smoothly. All right. So you need not be, you need to be able to skim and scan the passages, but skimming is reading to get a general idea of the content that is provided to you. So this does not mean that you try to understand the passage or understand every line and every word. That is not required at all. So it's just about getting a sense of the topic and the layout, right? At the same time, try to underline or try to highlight any keywords that come to your notice. All right. Yes. And try to practice reading for main ideas, understanding logical arguments, but do not try to understand the full passage. That is not required at all. That is not required at all. All right. Yes. So yes, so attending these master classes will give you a clear idea about all the 4 sections of the of the IELTS test. Yes. Then the next most challenging part is reading. Yes. Reading, we have two types of tasks, right? And there is a slight difference in the academic and general training module, right? So in academic module, the task 1 is a report writing, right? And task 2 is an essay. Whereas in general training, right? Task 1 is, task 1 is letter writing, okay? And task 2 is common for both. Task 2 is common for both. It's an essay writing. Yes. So for writing section also, you need to increase your vocabulary knowledge and so that you can use it effectively. You can use the words effectively, right type of words, right? Arsalan Hanif, that should be available, dear. That should be available. Yes, the app is available for all Android users. Okay, it's IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Then apart from this, you should learn to find synonyms with ease. Yes, make a list of familiar topics and practice writing about them, right? For each topic, you should be able to state an opinion or a preference and then support it with evidence, okay? So this will come only when you practice planning and writing at least 1 essay for each topic. 1 essay for each topic. All right. Yes, Priyansh, that's not valid for, yes, that's not valid. Okay. Then make a list of familiar topics. Okay. Create a focused thesis statement. That's a part of the format of writing section. Yes. Then you learn grammatical structures. Okay. Learning grammatical structures so well that you are able to use them naturally while writing. Okay, learn the conventions of spelling, right? Punctuations, layout, example, the paragraphing style, right? Try to indulge yourself in reading articles that are 300 to 400 long. Yes, make outlines including major points and essential details of those of all the articles, right? Apart from that, make summaries brief, which can clearly communicate only the major points so that you practice identifying the main idea or the overall idea from the passage. Okay. And lastly, but not the least, guys, be sure to use paraphrasing using different words and grammatical structures, because examiners, they love paraphrases, and paraphrase are the most important part of the IELTS test, right? So restating something from source material in your own words, you can get it from anywhere. All right. So Shirisha, yes, IELTS test happens every month, right? So it's up to you. Based on your application deadlines, you can plan to book your test and then you can start preparing for that. All right. And the last module is speaking. The last module is speaking, right? So speaking has 3 parts. So first part is all about the general introduction, the interview. The examiner is going to ask you questions about your family, about your work, about your hobbies, about your hometown, anything, right? Then in part 2, the examiner will ask you, it's going to be a long turn topic. He will give you a topic. You will have a minute to prepare on that topic, and then you will have to speak for 2 minutes, right? And then in part 3, the examiner will ask you some follow-up questions related to the topic that is given to you in part 2. Okay, so when you take the IELTS speaking test, it's more likely than not that your examiner will have a stronger grasp of the English language than you. Okay, for this reason, it's a great idea to practice with someone who speaks English fluently, or you can, as I just introduced, with our speaking room feature in the app. Yes, that's the best platform. Yes, this will allow you to stretch your speaking abilities. All right. So don't respond to a question with a single short sentence. Build on your answer. Use complex grammatical structures to keep your thoughts flowing, right? Because, at the end of the day, it's better to use complex grammar with a few mistakes than short or simple sentences. All right. So you can picture this. Okay, you are taking the IELTS speaking test, and then you are asked a question. So for example, what sport do you like to play? Now, the problem is you don't play any sports. How can you talk about something you have no experience of? All right. Yes. How many of you have faced this type of problem? Yes. How many of you have faced this type of problem, that you have no experience of a particular thing and still you have to answer? Right. So it's useful to pull from your own experience. Yes. Although it's useful to pull from your own experience. This is just an example in your answer, right? But there is no rule saying you need to tell the truth. Okay. There is no rule that says that you need to tell the truth. You are just being asked to tell a story with a language. That's it. So make something up and use intricate vocabulary and grammar to do it. Right? And one of the most difficult things about the IELTS speaking test is that you won't know the topics ahead of time. Yes. And when it's true, you can prepare for common topics. You won't know the exact questions until you hear them directly from your examiner's examiner's mouth. All right. So, yes. Yeah, Prabjot, I'll definitely. Tomorrow I'm going to come up with another reading thing. Yes. And yes, since we are talking about speaking, I said the examiners are more interested in how you answer a question than what you know. Why? Because it shows you are resourceful and you can still develop an answer even if you lack an understanding of the topic. All right, if you still lack an understanding of the topic. Okay, so guys, if you really want to stretch your speaking abilities, please download the app right now. Download the app right now. Go to the Play Store, download our app, IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. Yes, click on the speak button in the bottom bar and start practicing speaking, guys. Start practicing speaking. You will no more have to worry about to whom should we practice with. You will have to know, yes, you will don't have to worry about whom should we practice with. All right. And guys, not to forget that please, I just showed you our upcoming master classes, right? So go and attend 4 master classes this week. You will be able to get a certificate. You can always show off your certificate. You can always flaunt with your certificate. Yes, and this is really going to be very useful. This is going to be very, very useful. And apart from this, you will be able to unlock our fast track worth rupees 299. Worth rupees 299. All right. So with this, we wrap up the session here. And if you liked the session, if you think your session was helpful, please go subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Click on like. Please show off your comments. Yes. Yes, show off your comments, click like, subscribe to our channel, and I'm going to see all of you once again tomorrow at 4 p.m. All right. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.